Well, that means this can't be here, right? Because we're still playing dominoes, right? And there's no symbol. Yep. I wish I... Okay, can I... No sorting. Thank you. Thank you, yeah, thank you. Thank you for every time I move one of these, it moves it into the thing. That's great, yeah. Good feature, Alcat. Great feature. Any other features you guys wanna add while we're at it, Alcat, or are you good with those? And then now when I open it again, they won't be... Oh, nice, perfect. So... Over there we have this symbol, the bunch of lines. Here's some lines. Here's some lines. Some lines. Here's some lines. What's up, Deb? How are you doing? So, do I just... Well, that had even worse view. How's that even possible? Oh yeah, because all these symbols were the same, right? Just got home from a wedding. Yo, Deb, congratulations! That's awesome! I had no idea, that's great. Damn, good for you, Deb. So... Do I just brute force this puzzle by putting this down and then going from there, I guess? Is that like the solution here? Can someone remind me what this is supposed to mean? Like, what knowledge am I supposed to draw from this? Oh, is this the same thing that all these symbols just need to be on the line? Like, I just need to have one of these on this line? Does it mean the same thing? Let me go look at my picture of the other place. We have that guy, we have that guy, and we have that guy. Yeah. Oh no, wait. Is it like they have to be in that line too? Like, this dude needs to be here, probably, right? I'm gonna grab my pizza. I'll be back in a second. Participating in a social gathering? No. So it's not the line rules. Is what you're telling me. This is the confusing part. Well, hey, listen. Talk to the game, because I don't give a damn. There's a doggo. Oh, it's a doggo. He looks very excited to be part of this stream right now. Endalf? Is that missing? You shall not pass! Whee! Oh. Oh!
We were protected.
I was thinking for a second, I was like, why is she, like, that's weird, why is she not getting wet? That's stupid. Like, did they forget the part of the engine that, like, had dropped some people? Then it passed red, and red is, like, soaking, so I'm like, what the hell? Why is she not getting wet? I can't stand video games. I'm just waiting for... Hi! Fuck you! Yeah, she! The most important thing is having fun.
Make no mistake, there is a spy among us.
But casting suspicion on our
You said the word.
C3 explosives have been stolen.
Romancer Anuman. Nero, we had sex. We did this. We did that. hate Mario sometimes. Oh no, Dualius was right. Oh no.
Sacrifice your followers.
Something is changing. It's changing. Can you feel it? All he has created.
Oh no, Dualius was right.
All
What do you guys mean? You can spend skill points in this game? That is crazy. What the helsike? Okay. Hello, question nothing. It is indeed I, Mottis. Sauna. Sauna parkele vittu sauna. Sauna. You are the end of everything. Oh! I pushed the wrong button, but it worked out, I guess. What the hell? Oh, he just got up. He just gets back on the horse. What is happening? Elden Ring. Elden Ring. Thank you, From Software, for your glorious contribution to the video games.
Really sorry about your ass.
It's all good, bro.
It's kind of weird when you call me that.
Sådana. Okay, you broke free. I don't care. I don't care about the science. The science doesn't matter to me. I ignore science. Science bad. Alright. Oh my god! You bastard! You bastards! Are you a man or a woman?
In the line. Should be on the right side.
That's
right
a woman,
okay.
alright. The rudest streamer on Twitch.
Hey man, how about instead of backseating in the chat, you do it through a donation, man? At least then I get some money out of it, man. Okay, so but essentially then this is just a trial and error puzzle, right? So we can only have these here. As an example, we could put this one right here. That would solve two of our problems, right? And if those are there, then we would have to put this here. And if that's there, then this has to connect to that somehow too, which we could do with...
Let's explore.
They got married, yeah. Cut my life into pizzas. Looks like I might have randomly sold this one, but that would be way too lucky, right? Oh no, it's not sold because we're missing two of these, right? Missing one. So somehow I gotta put the bottom line is not correct. Yeah. Because I'm missing this symbol, right? If I put that, if I move those two, then I can put cut my life into pizzas. This doesn't help me. Oh, wait. I think I already had a solution, right? No, but that doesn't work. Well, let's move it like that, and I can see what I can do about it.
Sure, why not?
Oh.
Ah, the scientific approach.
How is this not correct? How's am I missing something here? Bottom line's not correct. How can the bottom line not be correct? Is there not supposed to be one of the symbol there, or I don't understand what's wrong with the bottom line? I thought the only prerequisite was to have one of these. Minimum. A wrong symbol? How is it the wrong symbol? Oh, every tile. Oh, okay. Oh! Does this count as a single? Oh, okay. Sorry, my bad. Okay. Sorry. I was looking at this as being connected, but they're not connected. They just happen to be next to each other. Sorry, for some reason I assumed that because these are connected, they follow the same rules. Dude, that was way easier than the previous ones. I mean, I basically vibed that one. Oh.
We do it my way.
This type of stuff feels so like it feels like it thinks it feels like they think that the system is like really slow and deliberate. So you woke up and you smash the undead with your grasp of devotion, killing it, and now your next build is extended. You're like, oh shit, let me cast a buff on myself. In reality, you're like, alright, let me smash that dude. Oh, let me go kill some. Like, you don't have time to stop in combat to cast an extended spell. Do we have more board pieces on us? We do. We have the greens. Is that all that's missing? No, we're missing two. We're missing another set of puzzles, right?
Oh, if you dare.
If you dare. I never thought I would have a lot of time to just eat food. The map not really washed out now for some reason. I'm confused. Well. There's an variety streamer turned Wooter streamer. That's me.
I'm off.
Endaline. What's up, party monster?
I do what I must.
Right. I was supposed to react while I ate food on Saturdays. Wait a second.
God.
Well, what are we reacting to? How to survive every apex predator. My phone tries its very best to grant accurate and think we should all be supportive of his efforts. How supportive? Alright, let's do some reacting. Reacting. Or other chickens since you can put them to sleep the same way. By throwing a shirt over them? Good video. I learned nothing. Pulls out Peter. I learned literally nothing from that video. There was nothing useful learned. Well, I learned not to pee myself in front of a tiger, I guess. Kinda helpful. That might actually be useful. Put chickens to sleep as a kid by putting their heads under their wings. Making them dab. What the hell? Who let this man be around chickens? Fucker? Ooh, there's a premiere for the stage play, which will surely be voiced, right? The fit pig's bacon thing was funny. Then I woke up one morning and they were eating a pig that died. What the? What the hell? I realized they were always because you made your pigs cannibals. You did that. You did that. What the hell? Oh my god. How much of this game you reckon? Iterate said with even went as far as betting $1,000 that it would take me 56 streams. So there should be 5 streams left. Otherwise I win $1,000 from Iterate, so it's like a win-win to me. They were cannibals before me. I thought I was the mastermind. Iterate said there was only 5 streams left, so Dualia said 10 plus. He said like 60. 60 plus, he said.
Follow if you dare.
Yeah, if you don't finish this in, well, on 15th day, I said something between 55 to 65. This stream 51, yeah. Captain Selkin looks much thinner, dustier, and more exhausted than before, but he is a determined and optimistic as ever. A meeting I did not expect. Allow me to congratulate you on your return from the expedition to the Abyss. Why did you leave Dresden? My disagreement with the true top brass became insurmountable. I treated our expedition here like a rescue mission from the very beginning. I told them that there were refugees behind enemy lines, full of people who needed our help. Alas, the leadership was only interested in how much Nerosian would pay for the chopped off hands of demons and cultists. After just a few months, they sent their emissaries and tried to remove me from command. I don't mind facing a court of my comrades, but would carry on with my mission, so I left town and had a little adventure of my own. What are you doing here? Swarm Path? Is every sword path just let me eat this person, let me just devour you? What do you get? What item do you get from Old Breaks quest? I haven't gone back to Dresden yet. I don't know which one to choose, so they all seem insane. So I haven't chosen one yet. I genuinely we looked at them earlier. I genuinely have no idea because all of these seem like completely bonkers overpowered. I think it gets closer to mine at this point. Oh, that's cool. That's awesome. I mean, like, this one is super good, right? Because a +4 inherent bonus to my ability scores would give me a way higher DC to let my stuff as a dragon. That's super nice. But I mean, the belt is crazy too. It just makes you immune to all spells or spell-like abilities that target you. Not even immune, you reflect them. It's even more powerful than that. And a +5 sacred bonus to attacks and +10 bonus to damage rolls. Oh, but it isn't weapons though, so this is actually not good on any of my dudes. This would only... so this one's out the window. Because the only person who's using weapons is Regul. And I'm not giving the craziest item in the game to Regul, so GG. This gives us a lot of options, I guess. So first of all, we can choose any of these spells to be affected by, which is good. Then we get this, the inherent bonus, and then we get to heal living creatures. You have 7 states. Yeah. I mean, this is good. The thing is, though, is that I already get blur, so that's not a big deal. I guess the +4 here is fine. I don't care about false life. That doesn't seem... I don't think this spell is particularly worth it, is it? I already get this, already get that. I don't get Sea Mantle or Frightful Aspect, so... Winds of Vengeance. I think Frightful Aspect could be good. But I think I get a lot of this from being in a form anyway, though. Wait, so are enemies just automatically shaken with Frightful Aspect? Necklaces for mages. I wasn't sure if, like, if this necklace, like, if this first part works with Ember's Hellfire Ray, which I don't know if it does. I don't know if that counts as an attack, but I think it might. This necklace would be insane on Ember, like actually crazy. I mean, this would actually be bonkers broken. Because first of all, she'd add 2d6 holy damage, which that's great. Secondly, she shoots so many bolts that her chance of critting is pretty big, right? So she would confirm multiple crits, which means that she would just trigger this explosion multiple times per day. Oh, and she'd do 2 more additional points of damage per die, so like... Yeah, I think I don't know which one I would choose here. But these are both. I think maybe ring on Kiryu, but I think necklace on Ember could be pretty insane too. If one person gets really good loot, fuck the party. The thing is, we can look at it in a second. But the thing is, Kiryu already has good rings. Digging. I spent the last 3 days shoveling dirt after they forced me to leave Dresden and the Blackstone Company. I fully devoted myself to archaeological excavations. When I discovered my missing patrol in this area, I had a hunch that I'd been moving in the right direction, and I was correct. I bet there's a Sarkorian settlement hiding just behind this door. I like to believe there will be living Sarkorians in there. Unfortunately, I ran into some difficulties, and I was about to go for help when you showed up. It seems like we met you just in time. Warchief, you must help him. What if some of our people really did survive? How did you know to look here? It really is simple. There was a mining town called Zazvel. Not far from here, according to the archived records, the demons erased it, but 14 years after the world would open, a Sokoran refugee in Mendev had a strange vision. He was a shaman and in a trance. His ancestors told him that some of his kinsmen were still alive, waiting to be rescued from the prison of stone. Subsequent genealogical research confirmed that these kinsmen used to live in this town. As for Prisoner of Stone, I think the hint was pretty clear. They sought refugee in the caves below. A prison of stone. I've never been to Saswell, but I've heard about the folk there. Sturdy and stubborn they were, so I believe they were fighting for their lives until the very end. Maybe they still are. Looks like you could use some help. That would be very kind of you. I managed to uncover this door, but opening it without any tools is beyond my capabilities. I found a poor fellow buried under the rocks of Kellid, judging by his appearance. If you can help get his body out from under the rubble, I can use it to prove that my theory is correct. Then I will be able to return here on a full-fledged expedition. Let's not waste time. All together now. Key. What the hell is this? Fallout? Okay, this is just a Fallout door opening. Oh, no, like just straight up.
I'm off.
Kiri already has 2 really good rings. I guess this one is like a whatever. It's just a +5 competence bonus to persuasion. This one's really good though. Doubling all morale bonuses. Crazy. Ring the belt. It would work with not weapons. Really? But it specifies weapons though. Oh. I think I might lean a ring anyway. Not weapons or weapons. And just because of like a lot of this like stuff here that's like DC 10 plus half your character level plus your mythic your highest ability modifier. Dragon feet. It's for frightful aspect. Well, I mean, not the only reason, I would say. I would say there's other reasons. 1 second, I gotta untangle my freaking headphones again. Like, what is this? I guess if the belt actually works for natural attacks, then that's by far the best one, but I feel like the game usually specifies though. I feel like if it uses the term weapon, it just it used to mean weapon. Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt that's the best one. I just feel like usually when the game sets weapons, it actually means weapons. Plus not that good. Well, the plus 4 would be for an increase in my DCs. It would increase my.
I'll take care of it.
My DCs by 2, right?
I do what I must.
I don't care about the damage necessarily. I'm just mean like overall, I would get a lot out of that. A bunch of pale and emaciated humans wearing blue rags who could do with fearful eyes. Their leader is a tall old man. Who are you? Are you demons? Launching a pickaxe with hands that still have strength in them, the old man mutters to his fellows. My father said demons have red eyes and spew fire out of their asses. Is it possible the buggers have grown less nasty over the years? We're no demons, old man. We're crusaders, the sworn enemy of demons. The Garian man lowers his weapon and turns to his comrades with obvious doubt. Crusaders, who are they? Father never told me about them, but if you aren't demons, welcome. The old man makes a serious effort to crack an affable smile. Now tell me, Crusader, or whatever you are, what's happening on the surface? How far away are our forces? When will we be rescued? How soon will Sarkoris beat back the demons? Oh, that's how I looked to everyone when I woke up. I don't know whether to laugh or cry. Chaotic lie. We'll drive the demons away soon, but I have a bad news about Sarkoris. He fell over 100 years ago. The old man's face grows dark. So that's how it is then. Sarkoris is no more. Our kinsmen, our clans, our country. Everything's gone. You brought ill tidings. Many sad songs will be sung around our fire tonight. Not everyone died, old man. Sarkoris fell, but plenty of Sarkorians are alive. We'll reclaim our homeland and bring it back to life, you'll see. I hope you do, but I fear I won't live to see it. God's willing, my grandchildren will see green Sarkoris, and maybe my great-grandchildren. Who are you? What do you mean, who are you? We live here, you know. This place was called Mineshaft 14 back when they mined iron here. But then after demons poured out of the stinking world wound, the miners and locals hid down here and sealed the door behind them. That's how we survived. We've been waiting for outside help ever since. While 4 generations were born right here in this cave. But our compatriots don't seem to be in a hurry to mount a rescue. Amazing! A genuine relic, a culture completely isolated from the outside influences. This is what I call unearthing of priceless treasure. Selkin addresses the old man with a passionate interest. Do you know how many years have passed since then? You take us for savages? Of course we do. We would have vanished in the dark ages ago if we weren't counting time. You know what it feels like when nothing ever changes? When you can't tell the difference between minutes, hours, or days? That's creepy, Sonny. So we take turns keeping track by counting heartbeats. We change every 15,000 pulses. Merrick is on the count now. Counting heartbeats? The old man nods towards the stocky miner right next to him, who looks a bit absent-minded and sometimes moves his lips silently. Have you ever tried to escape? Do you look like people with a death wish? Or do you think it's for boulder-brained fools? Everybody knows there's death outside with stinking demons rampaging all over the place. Once you do get out, what next? Where would we go? How would we survive? We've never seen the sun in the sky, so everybody would be blind. We never felt grass under our feet or smelled breezes wafting from the fields. The world would be dangerous and strange. I would rather stay here, where it's safe and where the darkness is our own. How do you even survive here? Words start pouring from the old man's mouth like water from a broken dam. It is clear he has been waiting for a chance to recite his list of woes. We survive solely by the god's providence, thank goodness for that. Our existence is tolerable, although things could certainly be better. When our ancestors entered the mineshaft and sealed themselves in, they realized they had nothing but rocks to eat and nothing but dirt to pour down their throats, and so the priests gathered and prayed to the 3 deities, Erastil, Gosser, and Pelura, beseeching them to protect us. Well, since that was a Fallout reference, this is going to be like a Vault 2, there's going to be some crazy shit happening here. That night a stream sprung in the deepest tunnel. Everybody thought they were about to die, that everyone would drown before they even got the chance to starve. But the stream formed a lake. Then the water stopped and never rose any higher. Thus our ancestors got water, fish, and moisture from growing mushrooms in the caves, plus a sign that they had not been forgotten by the gods. The old man spits out a glob of phlegm. And what a sign it was. Have you ever tried subsisting on fish and fungi? Just fish, fungi each day until the end of your life? Had our ancestors been smart, they would have prayed for the gods to teach them to eat rocks. We have rocks aplenty, all kinds. But no, we do not complain. Instead, we humbly give thanks to our blessed patrons. There's an ancient temple not far from the mineshaft. We call it the Shrine of the Three. Judging by its direction, it's exactly where our spring comes from, except the 4-man falters, grimly stares at the cold rocks underfoot. There's a limit to any miracle. Has some misfortune befallen you? A misfortune? We have word for this misfortune, but you're too young to hear such obscenities. Our stream has gone bad. The water in it has become foul and rotten, barely fit to drink. The fish in it poisoned, just die. While we waste away from the stomach cramps. We have no choice but to send one of our scouts to the shrine. The luckiest one, gods be damned. He was gone for 3 days, then we heard rattling at the door as if someone was starting to unlock it. A deafening crash followed. The rocks by the door rumbled, dirt flowed, and then there was silence. We couldn't even unlock the door to see what had happened on the other side. One thing was clear, our lucky guy was dead, and now you've shown up. Maybe you've been sent by the gods? You mind checking what happened at the Shrine of the Three? We're used to moving around in the open, quite unlike us. The captain turns to you and speaks quietly but forcefully. Not helping them would make us criminals in the eyes of humanity and history. Jesus. I'll deal with your problem. The old man nods and croaks. That's good, outsider. Do not fail us. We've already had our fair share of suffering. The foreman makes a brief arcane gesture and you can feel a gentle breeze caress your face. Warding spells protect the shrine, but they will not harm you as long as you bear my mark. I want to know more about the Shrine of the Three. Our ancestors visited the shrine to pray to the three gods who look after our people. Legends say that before the shrine was dedicated to Erastul, Brangosra, it was associated with an older set of gods, whose names are now forgotten. It said that they went into exile to worlds outside our own, beyond our knowledge. When a demon spewed forth from the world wound, the gods' callers who safeguarded the place squared off against them and lost. The very last of them sealed the shrine, fled his protection, and joined a group of his frightened kinsmen who looked for refuge. It was my father, the last god caller in our family. I've heard so much about this sacred tradition. God callers would contact the lesser deities of Sarkoris, clan gods, and sometimes even patrons of individual families. Many scholars even believe them to be not deities proper but powerful spirits from the entourage of real gods. The captain notices the foreman's scathing glare and immediately corrects himself, but that mistake is doubtlessly caused by lack of truthful knowledge about Sarkoris and its culture. I have some questions about how you survived down here. The old man adjusts his blue rags on his shoulder, then nods regally. Ask away if you're that curious. I'm the foreman, and I speak for all of the mineshaft. Tell me about this place. The foreman's voice is filled with a mixture of pride and bitterness. The mineshaft is our home. It's a large and glorious mine, except nobody ever expected humans to dwell here. The top passage were exhausted ages ago, and we used this space to build our homes. Down below is the Great Hall, where our clan gathers to discuss matters of importance, listen to stories, and cook our food. There's a crack in the rocks that sucks out smoke and allows fresh air to trickle in. The small tunnels run deep. They're very damp and good for all kinds of mushrooms. There's a lake at the very bottom. This our ancestors used to fish using bait, bugs and worms, that kind of thing. But we spare our food. We dive into the depths and stab fish with a pointy stick. Our home is a harsh mistress. It wasn't built for men. It was built for work. What can we do? What are those clothes you're wearing? They're mining overalls. What do you expect us to make new clothes from? Fish scales? Mushrooms? These garments were worn by our forefathers, and they are only things from the surface that we have left. We patch them up the best we can, but they are threadbare anyway. We'll be walking stark naked in adventures too, like kobolds or some other beasts, but that's alright as long as our descendants keep counting time so we don't turn wild. If we forget time, we'll become animals. Grow fangs and eyes as big as saucers, then we'll devour one another. What's your name? I was named Jarokin at birth. But the last 24 years, people have simply been calling me Foreman. It started in the times of my father, and the eldest dwellers of the mine had been called Foreman ever since. The old man strokes his hair. My father was a great man, a pious priest, a leader, and a god caller. Alas, he could not teach me to call the gods, and he carried his knowledge with him to the grave. But my family still honors his memory. I have to go. Since you are not a demon, go, and make sure to wear a hat, or the sun will burn your head. With your permission, I will stay with these people. I can't wait to lure. I must ensure that the inhabitants of the mines are in no danger now that we've unsealed it. Yoink! Yoink! Oh, I'm not gonna jump.
Finished here. Is there more?
We do it my way.
I sense something.
Yoink! Actually yoinking! Actually yoinking!
Something is not right here.
Guys, they don't need this food anyway. They're fine. They don't actually need this food, guaranteed. They're just trolling.
I'm off.
You think that this would just be a bunch of super rare books, right?
I sense something.
Like, all the books that would be at least 100 years old, minimum.
I do what I must.
Something is not right here.
I'm gone.
I sense something.
We do it my way.
Giant mutant centipede, what the hell? Water from the underground well is covered by a thin, oily film and it reeks of rot.
Follow if you dare.
The druid, deeply spiritual, may rest in peace. Always was good with nature, even to grow a tree out of his head, right? That he was how nature sent him all the clever thoughts, he said. Poor fellow. How do I get to the place they want me to go to?
I do what I must.
I thought they just said that they wanted me to like look into the shrine, but I don't see. Was the shrine outside?
Hi there, mister.
Yo, what's up, Mr. Baggy Pants? Oh, yeah, the guy outside. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, the shrine is outside. Okay.
I'm gone. We do it.
Is the shrine like a location outside this area, maybe?
I am never wrong. Follow if.
It might actually just be a place outside this area. What are you up to today, Mr. Raggy Pants? Oh, there you go. I'm gonna super quick BRB. I'm just gonna grab some chocolate milk. I would normally grab 2 glasses in a day, but I realized the expiration date of the chocolate milk was today, so...
We haven't fought as his army before, have we? This might be a disaster. Oh, this is a disaster. Oh, let's do this, I guess. Ooh. Oh. Alright, let's speed this up, speed up time. Yeah, we can't move too many guys up here because those dudes will actually just channel and kill everyone, right? Do I do that even now? Well, what are we gonna do? We got it on the threshold, we're fine. Let's see here. Murder time. Oh yeah. Oh no.
In a torn tent that served as the command base of the defeated units, the soldiers find several notes with instructions from some influential demon on the Threshold Fortress. After studying them carefully, the officers drew a number of important conclusions on demon's tactics. Whether these conclusions are correct or not, that remains to be seen in the battles to come. Battles to come? Well. Ooh, hoo, hoo. Master Maneuver 3. Alright, what's the new unit we're gonna put in this army? We can put the hardened veterans in here, I guess. They're not that cool though. We need some like really cool unit. We could put the divas in here, I guess. I'll see. I'll see what we end up doing. Old Sarkoris? No! Gotta do that. Gotta do this. Once we're done with this, we'll do Northern Lights. Hey, lad! I wake up feeling like...
I'm off.
I'm just gonna say this, like, I'm not gonna spend half an hour buffing unless there's something to actually do here. Oh! That was something to do. I think we've met before. What? It's a shame that this time we meet not in a tavern but on a field of battle. A shame for you, of course. Who are you? I'm Indara, an authoritative researcher in the field of... Why am I telling you this? I'm the person who's going to kill you. You worship demons? No, they are my allies. I offered them a deal, and they were sufficiently surprised to let me demonstrate my skill. After I planned and flawlessly executed an operation that destroyed a Blackstone Company patrol, my new colleagues were forced to admit that they could use my services as a tactical leader. Why did you come here? It was you who brought me here, or your mercenaries to be precise. As the wise Serko would say, the seventh rule of the tactic is to translate your schemes into action, with one hand as you distract your foes with the other. We noticed the Blackstone Company patrols were scouring the area, so we set up an ambush and interrogated the prisoners we captured. They babbled about a hidden Sarkorian refuge not far from here. We never found it, though. Our new allies offered a wide range of ideas from let's grind these mountains into dust, to humans be damned, let's get out of here, but I came up with a better plan. If these people still live, they must have a source of food and fresh water. We used magic to discover an underground stream that runs from the temple. By defiling it and poisoning its water, we managed to lay a siege to the Sarkorian refuge without even knowing where it is. A brilliant plan, isn't it? Is there any way I can convince you that you've made a mistake by consorting with demons? Indara shrugs dispassionately. You may try, but you're unlikely to succeed. I weighed all the options and decided that the demons would be the option that helps be the optimal helpers in my current situation. It pains me to admit, but I've grown disillusioned with the last war of Gistka. Even that legendary... Oh, I remember this guy now. Legendary conflict fails to meet my high standards. It's obvious that Golarion cannot satisfy my needs, so I wish to move to a more fitting place. The Abyss consists of countless realms, embroiled in endless conflict. There must be at least one that will suit my requirements. The demon grins viciously, exchanging glances, and casts bloodthirsty looks at the back of Indara's head. These demons will deceive you and kill you once you've outlived your usefulness. Of course, I have accounted for such an eventuality. Should it happen, I will destroy them and resort to my backup plan. Among the surviving Zircorians, whose lives I practically hold in my hands, there should be at least several practitioners of a peculiar magical tradition, the God Callers. I'll make them call upon the highest powers and transport me to whichever abyssal realm I deem appropriate. Otherwise, I will completely cut off their water supply and let them die of thirst. The demon's wild grin fades. They look at each other with uncertainty. What kind of place are you seeking? I long to see a world where weapons are so perfect that crude contests of might have become pointless. Imagine a war where every single soldier, without exception, possesses a crushing might that no armor can deflect. A war where the outcome depends entirely on tactics, flexibility, concealing yourself in your true intentions, or displaying superior planning and intellect. Indara rolls her eyes. Oh, it's just a lady. Whoops. I've grown tired of watching soldiers compete over whose axe strikes the hardest and whose shield holds the longest. Magicians argue about whose magic axe strikes the hardest and whose magic shield holds the strongest. The smart ones still lose to muscle-bound brutes, to people with better armor enhancement, and to spellcasters with higher level spells. It all boils down to savage strength, completely invalidating any creative approaches. Have you heard of the Grand Duchy of Valkenstar? They invented something called firearms. They're powerful weapons that kill from a distance and can penetrate any armor. A ranged weapon of devastating power? That sounds promising. It would render armor obsolete and increase the importance of camouflage and maneuvering. Plus, its universal availability would make large-scale battles possible. Intriguing, quite intriguing, but the idea of venturing into the abyss was more enticing by far. You failed to account for something. There's a single god caller among the surviving Zircorians. They've all lost that ancient practice. If true, that's very regrettable. Perhaps your suggestion about journeying to Alkenstar isn't so bad after all. It's certainly better than placing my trust in demons. Even during our first meeting, I thought you a worthy opponent in a debate. Unlike certain bibacious halfling monks, you've just proven my judgment correct. I propose we consider our conflict a mere misunderstanding. In order to make amends, and thank you for the assistance, I will of course aid you in slaughtering these simpletons. I suggest using tactical stratagem number. Explaining would take longer than dispatching them. Let's just finish them off. One of the demons shrieks furiously. You pay for that wretch. Let's kill her in the way she taught us. We'll see that her lousy tactics are worth. The hell is this guy? What the hell?
I refuse to accept their statement.
Indar is an expert in combat tactics. You will have to win this battle in tactical combat mode. That's so lame. The worst fight in the entire game? Yeah, I can imagine. You're probably falling asleep with your sumo brain in here, huh? Why is there no music? I wake up feeling like you want. Sniper from the Abyss Combat Party.
No, guys, not to the running point blank into Kyrian. Not the smartest thing I've ever seen a creature do, but you know, so you sure.
Don't hold back!
Oh, these are actually real enemies. Oh. Oh shit! They're level 4 vivisectionists. No, no, Kiryu! Watch out!
I will resist.
My rolls are so bad. What the hell? Damn. I may be a red gill, but I'm not a red gill. Alright, Ember, I think you kill this guy. I think, I mean, I should have done this before, I guess, but I guess we'll just cast a weird, like, right there. And only that guy, okay, that's fair. I got just mirror image again.
Prepare yourself.
I don't know what force punch is, but she keeps casting it and not doing anything, so.
Kneel before me.
I'm admittedly not very impressed right now. I hate to have to enable that on Ulbrich every freaking time anything changes.
Strike!
My name is Kiryu, and I thought these traps were not supposed to activate on me because I had the mark on me.
Vesna,
Well,
guide my hand.
oh, maybe I was immune to it.
This one's mine!
We should rest soon.
I do what I must.
You should rest soon? Why? Oh, there's more enemies spawning in. Oh, wait, do I have to like cleanse the shrines or something?
Something is not right here. Make your peace.
Ah, okay.
Press the attack!
Yo, infinite XP glitch. I guess I'll just
I will
shoot it out of
resist.
shell. Okay, that's fair. When there's no one left to love.
Damn.
Prepare yourself.
No.
Retreat is not an option. Ha!
Wait. What? What was that?
Surrender or else!
Desna, guide my hand.
I may be fragile, but I'm not
Kneel
so
before me.
fragile. Should be all the statues, I think. Last night opportunity, morons. Stupid bitches. Try it again and see what happens.
Make your peace.
This one's mine.
Okay, but are you gonna do anything? Okay, nice.
You should have run!
God damn it.
I sense something.
Hard break. Indara scowls at the demon corpses with mild disdain. Either I'm a bad teacher, or these were my most tactically challenged students. In either case, I don't mourn their passing, but I do mildly regret the fact that our acquaintance happened to be so brief. The warrior woman speaks in a candid tone as she looks at you. Most people believe me to be arrogant, but they are mistaken. I simply have very high standards, and my respect is not easily earned. I'm impressed by your vision and erudition, and your advice could not have come at a more opportune time. I thank you for it and wish you success in your war. I hope you'll draw a lesson from this. I might. I do enjoy learning. Indara produces a thin manuscript from her pocket. This is my journal full of observations on the Crusaders' tactics and their war against the demons. It collects their most typical mistakes as well as a number of reflections that could improve the efficiency of your troops. Deliver to your officers, it'll do them a world of good, assuming they are smarter than these idiots. Indara notes the demon's corpse with disdain. And now I bid you farewell. Should my journey inspire me to write a full treatise, you can expect to receive a signed copy. Oh yeah. And that was the 5th Crusade. Okay. Did I learn anything from reading that? Oh. Okay, I've investigated the water source.
We
Oh.
do it my way.
They'll discover profane and insulting inscriptions that have been scratched onto the stone surface.
Follow if you dare.
Dip on them with something heavy. It's I learned that it's irrevocably tainted apparently. Voilà. Oh. Har du varit inne och prövat där?
I'm off.
It's Pelura, everyone. Ah, Logan's here. Hi, Logan. I'm gonna, guys, because we watch all those karate videos, I'm gonna karate shop Logan, okay? Herregud, er dere ute? Er det møkkavær? Er det møkkavær ute? Er det møkkavær? Ja, jeg legger denne her over deg, ja. Hva da? Is it not? I see that again. Huh? Doggy treat. I can give him a treat, yeah. I can do that. Exactly one treat left. Doggy. Are you sure at first did you learn nothing from the video? Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, it's not exactly one treat left, I guess. Actually, 2 treats left. Thoughts? Why did he want that treat specifically so much? And they lost on the floor too. Vad är det missar godisbaken? Jag kan missa godisbaken. Kom. Yes. Why was he so interested in that right-handed treat? What the hell? Legacy, legacy. I think we need to rest. Oh, you're just gonna post on level 2 master. Oh, dude! Yo! That's crazy. Crazy in my nacy. Why couldn't I get that before? Well, I guess maybe good I didn't, because I would have spent even more money on myself, but...
So everyone is gonna have room for one more guy then. Do, 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 do. Maybe it'll work. I just have to put the light actually on. Like, it's so weird when there's no like natural sunlight outside. Like it's 4 o'clock and it's already pitch black. Oh, I'm supposed to camp. My bad,
I'm
everyone.
gone.
Oh god, my bad. MB.
Are we ready to move out?
Men and women often look at me with lust in their eyes. But not you. I find being with you calming. Surprising as that may sound.
Unacceptable. A demon should feel fear when in proximity to a Hell Knight.
I think we got this interaction once before, but it's still funny as fuck. Unacceptable.
We do it my way.
I wonder what you get for leaving the Aradan thing in the temple. Just nothing? Bad news, the Shrine of the Three has been defiled by demons. The foreman considers your words and gives a decisive nod. The things are really bad then. Oh well. We'll teach ourselves new ways to survive. It's not like we had it easy before. We'll get used to it. No fish. We were sick of fish anyway. Water stinks. Well, it's there for drinking, not sniffing. And if our guts twist, so be it. Nobody's died yet of cramps yet. Thank you, outsider, for trying to help. We'll make it somehow, don't you worry. There'll be a reward for you, and then you'll leave. After you do, we'll close our little door and cover it with rocks just to make sure. We don't want the demons from the whirlwind to come knocking, do we? Telkin shakes his head, frowning. I'm sorry, friends, but it's only going to get worse. You'll have to abandon the mine and look for a new home. You won't last long here. It's a bad idea that tainted water will rot your insides, and a slow and painful death awaits you. The old man's eyes are full of grief. Death, you say? It sure doesn't sound like we have a choice. This mineshaft is their home, and now we have to abandon it, just like our ancestors gave up everything. Gave everything up and fled down here 100 years ago. We too must run. This must be our fate. The foreman casts a forlorn gaze over the mine and says quietly, Thank you, home. Forgive me for berating you when I could bear the dampness and dark no more. We're alive, thanks to you. After all, and we'll remember that. Don't dwell on the past, think of the future. Listen to me, I speak from experience. The old man turns to you and almost begs. Sailkin says you lead these crusaders of yours. Can you do us one last favor? Send your people here and let them mine. There are many veins of good ore down here. You won't regret it even a little bit, and my home won't be lonely. My heart aches as if we are leaving while our ancestors are staying behind. I guess it's time we said our goodbyes too. Sailkin sounds genuinely touched. I will go with these people so they have at least some chance of survival. Farewell, Captain.
I hope we'll meet again. Falcon gives you a strong, honest handshake. We'll make our way north to the realm of the Mammoth Lords. I cannot describe how grateful I am. Thank you again for helping me find these poor people. I've been on this path my whole life, but I never would have made the final step without you. Am I supposed to think he's like suspicious or something? He did have some like slip-ups while talking, but it seemed like he was just like excited about finding them alive. Let's see if we can get up here without becoming exhausted, I guess. Maybe it's because someone just got fatigued, but I don't know who. Oh no, it's a new day. It's a new day. I should probably expand, get expansions, but I really want this Northern Lights weapon, so... Many recruits are eager to serve under the command of a legendary reconnaissance officer who also eggs them on to accept death-defying missions. As dozens of soldiers have lost their lives trying to earn this approval, the other officers are asking the commander to intervene. Prudent. Units are affected by flanking, critical behavior. Some units from main archery range and the main sales. I don't care about that. First following guys recruited at commander's headquarters. Okay. Girls, 10 minutes increases by the for it. Oh, okay. Why 24 days? Such a random number. I got another confession to make. I just don't have the these buildings, so it doesn't matter to me. I'll just do this one, I guess. I'm gonna grab water. I'll be back in a second. Nightcrawlers. Nah, my mana's already so high up. Let us do this just because I can.
I'll just speed up, I guess. They're just clicking a button. Oh my god, the dragons got scared, that's all. We have some like giga damage healers on this team. I dealt with the undead as soldiers start scouting the neighborhood, looking for surviving enemies. One of them attracts his comrade's attention with a shout. He's found some stones that look like the roof of a Korean house. After some digging, the soldiers find the ruins of an inn, the remains of a trade caravan that was carrying some valuable cargo. Nice. Good job, guys. Do, 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 do. Oh wait, this demon army is going to attack, I think. Oh, so it's that demon army, probably. I guess they're heading over here. That's gonna take so long to get there. I see them. Look, there they are. A demon, and Toilet's there too, standing right in front of him. She doesn't seem scared at all. Bring them to me. Lord Baphomet will be pleased, especially after he sees the blood of the apostates. Yes, O mighty Thaskarod. Thaskarod, did you really think you could just walk away from the cult? You belong to us forever. No one will save you now. Not gods, not people, not even your weak little preacher. These poor Templars continue to serve Baphomet. They do so many terrible things and don't understand they can stop at any time. They still don't understand even when people who manage to mend their ways are standing right in front of them. They must be very stupid. Let's go over there, Kiryu. Hurry. Your Redeemed Knights can't hold out for long. They need our help, and these stupid Templars, how can I make them see they are wrong? We still have to persuade the Templars to repent. I don't want anyone to die. Each time we have to kill someone, it's not a victory, but a defeat. We lost someone who could have become a friend. I know this is war and killing is part of war, but I'll save every person I can. There's a warm glow in Ember's eyes. She radiates goodness, but also such steadfast that it's clear few people find the words to contradict her. Forward, slaves of Baphomet. Prove to the master that you're worthy to serve him. Hold on, Redeemed. Don't take a single step back. We have no right to lose this battle. Ember taught us to win despite fear and despair, and this situation is scary and desperate beyond belief, right? That means it's time to win. Don't give up, we're on our way. Do I have time to like buff my people?
Anything new?
Let's just do like...
My skills are absolute.
I'm always open to ideas.
We're just gonna do some buffs. I don't want to do everything. Smart work.
I agree.
Oh. Smite those painful freaks. Baphomet, poor old Baphomet, do you really hear us? And I beg you, stop making these people hurt others. Baphomet, hear our word. We mean no harm to you or these good people. Enough of war. Let us pray together for peace. Are they praying for Baphomet's salvation? Have they gone insane, or have I become the insane one all
No
the
time
time?
for debates.
Well. Whoops. I thought it was Ulbrich. And once again, I gotta choose this Ulbrich, of course. I feel like, I don't think it's got to kill anyone, so we'll just throw a weird item. I feel like Ember could use a movement speed. Lunchtime, let's dine on mortal flesh. Oh, hello! With a carefree smile, Ember waves at the demons. I remember you. We met in the Purple City. But at one of the demons, a frail-looking creature whose horns have been broken up. How are your wounds? Are all healed up? Is that lunatic from Alashinria where that crazy mortal priest was? Yeah, it's her, alright. You know what? Go ahead and slit my throat, eat me, do whatever, but I'm not gonna kill her. Come and join our side. Let us put an end to this war together. That's right, demons, mortals, we can all be friends. Look at me, I'm a succubus, but I managed to save myself from the corruption of the abyss. You can do it too. He's right, you know. What's the point of all this never-ending slaughter? Keep fighting the whole world if you want, but I'm done. Screw this invasion. Screw the world, and screw Baphomet twice over. Madness. This is true madness. I am lost for words, but I will not allow that to stop me from writing up our report. Are you crazy? I'm going to make you wish you never said that. Go on and kill me. Life in the abyss is no life at all. The girl was right. Better to live 5 minutes among mortals than return there with you, scum. Peace with mortals, down with Baphomet. Friends, thank you. We won't let you hurt anyone hurt you. Thank you, little preacher, for opening our eyes. Demon turns to her former allies and bares her teeth. Well, he wants to be the first to attack a demon crusader. What is this Ember questline, bro? What is happening?
Press the attack.
We gotta make sure they survive at any cost, okay? Let's just delay until after then. Let's just do weird again. Weird.
I will resist.
This will hurt!
Just some demon crusaders, you know,
Follow if you dare.
normal everyday stuff. Stop! The elf summoner's voice echoes over the battlefield. All present, crusaders, templars, even demons, lower their weapons and turn in surprise. Listen to me. Why isn't this voiced? I was born the year this war began. I knew nothing about it, but my father told me that good people were going on a crusade to save the world from demons, so we went too. Then my father died, but it wasn't demons who killed him. He was killed by some good knights who thought we were cultists. Stupid, right? Ember laughs, but tears roll down her cheeks. Ember's quest be like... What the hell? Is this official? Adolf, it's not too late. We can end this now. Extended. The entire voice of a bunch of men to take, I guess, yeah, unironically. Since then, I've watched for many years good people die stupidly in this stupid war. They die from disease, from hunger, from weapons. They kill each other because demons order them to, or out of suspicion, or out of fear. Meanwhile, demons keep coming here from the abyss, and what do they get? A scrap of wasteland, and then a quick death at the end of the Crusader's sword? The whirlwind has brought no good to anyone. Not the Crusaders, not the cultists, not the demons, so let's close it all together, and finally end this war. Don't listen to this mortal fool. Bring me her head. You don't have to fight, demon. Repent and come to our side. Don't be ridiculous. Come on, does anyone need to repeat my orders? I'll devour the soul of anyone who dares to raise a weapon against me, and I'll start with the traitors. I will no longer serve you. Curse you and curse Baphomet. Down with Baphomet, down with the Templars. If we die today, we die as Crusaders. I will devour your bodies and souls. And I'll start with this little piece of fluff. With a Baphomet glared at Ember, the demon raises his hand, and a ball of ghostly flame starts to form between them. Nocticula? Get your paws off her, you scaly filth! Emerging out of nowhere, Nocticula moves a finger and the demon starts writhing in pain. She glances around the battlefield with interest. So what do we have here? The preaching of a foot little beggar stops a battle, makes sinners repent, and turns demons to the side of good? How very interesting. I confess, girl, your words fail to impress me in Alshinria, but your deeds, they are intriguing. The Demon Lord glances at the redeemed demons. Hey, you rebels. What does this mean? Do you fear this tiny mortal more than Baphomet, the Scari, and all other demons of the Abyss who will be displeased by your betrayal? No, Lady in Shadow. The voice of the demon is quiet but firm. We are not afraid of her or them. We're no longer afraid of anything. We've been afraid of our entire lives, but this mortal girl has sealed our fear. Kill us if you want, but we will no longer follow anyone's orders. The demon frowns, expecting a punishment that never comes. Nocticula looks at you thoughtfully. It's not often I come across things I do not understand. Would you be so kind as to explain what this girl thinks she's doing? She already explained everything to you. Remember what she said to you the last time you met? I recall a great deal of crying and sniffing, with some incoherent rambling between the sobs. But exactly what that's supposed to explain to me? You there, child, what is this all supposed to mean? How do you make these hardened scoundrels, these blasphemers and murderers with blood dripping from their hands, repent? What makes even demons who scarcely crawl out the abyss take your side? The Redeemer Queen, hello, thank you for protecting me. Ember smiles and waves at Nocticula, who recoils. Why are you asking? You already know the answer. You're just afraid to accept it. Don't be afraid. What nonsense. First, don't you dare call me by that idiotic nickname. Second, I'm afraid of nothing. Third, please do not think of me as your personal bodyguard from now on. The only reason I didn't allow him to burn you was because I wanted to understand what's going on here. And interrogate a pile of ashes would be a trifle inconvenient. You don't seriously think your sickly sweet whining would make me relinquish my Demon Lord throne, do you? You already know the answer, Redeemer Queen. I see you are not the same as you were in the Purple City. You've changed. In the name of all that is unholy, the demoness rolls her eyes. What was I thinking? What kind of answer could I expect from this feeble-minded creature? Nocticula, why did you come here? I asked myself the same question. I think I wanted to understand why hardened murderers and bloodthirsty demons suddenly started eating out of this insane beggar's hand. But that's what's use is trying to understand the ravings of a lunatic. The only reward for my curiosity was a headache. Is that like a thing that happens to Nocticula in the lore? I know there's some evil creatures that have turned good, but I don't remember if Nocticula is one of them. How did you know what's going on here? Go read the wiki. I'll do it after the game. I have eyes everywhere, and I keep a close watch on you and your gang. I knew it. You sent your friends to look after me and keep me from harm. I had a feeling they were protecting me. Protect you? Who do you think you are, you mortal idiot? If you want, go ahead and jump off this cliff head first. I won't lift a finger to save you. Ember should just do it. Do it, Ember. But you have already saved me just now. For the first and last time in your short, meaningless life. So that's in your title, the Redeemer Queen. Next person who calls me that risks becoming acquainted with my collection of torture implements. Is already here, perhaps you could help us with the battle? As if, do your own fighting. You don't contempt the sword, my tickle disappears. Ember happily claps her hands. Good queen, she pretends not to understand, but she understands everything. Her laughter is interrupted by a growl of the demons who has finally recovered. Looks like everyone's brains have already been melted. Doesn't matter. I alone am strong enough to devour you all. Glory to Baphomet, death to mortals. Wait, I thought this guy's turned to my side. What the hell? What the hell, eh? Well. I guess it sucks to suck, huh?
Prepare yourself. Disappear.
Damn, Taskrod, you are very impressive. Wow. Oh man. I mean, that just doesn't seem fair, but I mean, what am I supposed to do? Did my demon friends really survive? Yeah, they did.
Don't hold back!
Oh, they all...
It all worked out so strangely. We've killed many people. We've saved many people. These knights came here to kill each other, but instead, they became friends. Everyone is praising me, but I know I did nothing special. I just reminded them of something they already knew. And those demons, back in the Purple City, they laughed at my words, but I saw they were listening. I believed they would one day remember my words and understand them. And it happened. If humans can stop being evil, so can demons. Even demon lords like the Redeemer Queen.
I think Narticula having like a redemption arc would make sense for her character, just because of like she seems to have like a level of rationale above other demon lords, right? Where she actually seems to like think about. She doesn't invested in evil. She's just invested in like a purpose. So she would be able to like reconsider what she's doing and come to like a conclusion where she's like, oh wait, why do this when I could do this, right? Redeemer Queen, so you think Narticula is now on the path of good?
Of course. She is very proud. She'd never say it out loud, but I see that she has changed. You know, I pray to the demon lords every day and ask them to come to their senses. Daskari and Baphomet don't listen to me, but she's different. I know she hears everything. Maybe one day, not soon, but one day, she will get out of the abyss.
What will happen to the Redeemed Brotherhood next?
Their numbers will increase. They will be joined by new people who have mended their ways. Good people who still think they have been abandoned and have no choice but to be evil. They'll help each other get out of the abyss, and they'll defeat those who have chosen to stay there. The Redeemed Knights want me to go with them, to teach and guide them. But I'll stay where I'm needed most, with you. These good knights think they need me, but they managed even when they believed I was dead. My words have shown them the right path, and that's good. Now they can save each other and themselves without me.
Let's explain this to me. How did you manage to get the entire squad of cultists to repent?
They weren't really cultists. They were good people who just got confused and started to think they were cultists. I just reminded them who they really are.
Another battle is behind us. It's time to prepare for the ones ahead.
Wait, what do you think? About me? About these nights? About everything that's happened?
They're right to call you Saint Ember, and Ember the Righteous.
Now you're saying that too. But I know I'm entirely ordinary. You've always been there for me. When I was scared and when I was doubtful, you supported me. If it weren't for you, I'd probably be long dead. Thank you.
Tartolini, Mossolatoni.
I'm off.
Mascara. So that's Ember's quest done, huh? Pressing when should restitution center services. Where's this? Oh, I already done this one. God damn it.
I do what I must.
I wish it didn't like show like have every quest location marked with the thing still. Okay, so for the riddle and Legacy of Ancients we're done with. I have to teleport. Back home. Oh, these guys have short bows. That's kind of nice. Holy shit, these guys do insane damage. Holy crap, that match. I guess I'll put bandits into my main army along with what? I'm not too impressed with these Movatic Divos. I could just put assassins in there, I guess. Dude, buying another set of these guys so expensive. Let's do it though. I can buy 100,000 for 500,000 gold. That's what that was, right? Yeah, worth it. Let's see here. Okay, we gotta buy the Hell Knights. We gotta... Oh shit. Edge Knights. One of those guys gets Ardent Veterans, and then we need one of them can get to the Calvo Cows, I guess. It's the Headhunters, and the Headhunters are in this guy's army. I'll do the Calvo Cows in this guy's army since he already has some demons. We are the Black Monks. Wait, another set of assassins? In before I suddenly get something this is money on. In before the game invents something to spend money on. Just to fuck with me. Alright, you guys need to move all the way down here. Close, oh god. Oh god, no. I swear to god, if there's something that costs like 3 million, I'm gonna have an actual anus rhythm. I will have a real life swear to god anus rhythm if that happens. Now it's gonna be like 6 meetings, so GG, look in everyone. Oh, I don't even feel like narrating at all. Oh. We have to be soon be done with these meetings, right? Like, surely we have to be done with this meeting soon. We've done like 3 of them since we returned to Dresden. Yes, Gesmara looks the same as before, but more wary. Right. So it is true, the commander has returned from the dead. We've heard all your manner of rumors, but we did not know what to believe, so I came here myself to be sure it's true, and not yet another trick of demons. What's the news from Wintersun? I thought time would heal Wintersun, but it has been easy. People gradually return to their lives, but The mere sight of their homeland brought back memories of atrocities. This is why when the demons returned, we didn't fight the way we should have. What will you do now? We will leave in search of better life. The place we called home all these centuries no longer accepts us. There are too many ghosts here, too many memories, Gesmir sighs. I don't know where we'll go, but I will pray to the spirits that the new place will accept us. Sworn mythic path. Farewell, Gesmera. Farewell, Commander. May the spirits watch over you. Our paths will cross again someday. Tina, Senior Master. Ah, Commander. Good day to you and all that. I'm Tina from the next door theater, remember me? So here's a score. We finished rehearsing and we're ready to stage the world premiere of our play about your exploits. Grandma sent me to invite you. We're ready to get started, so will you come? Great, let's watch. Let's leave now. Please be narrated, please be narrated, please be narrated. Please be narrated, please, 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 please. Just this one time. Nope. Grandma Gretlin, smiles shines with pride and happiness. Her new ladle shines equally bright, and she holds it like a scepter. Ladies and gentlemen, the day has come that every participant in the crusade has awaited with bated breath. The day when we, the next door theater, finally present you our newest production. Theater! Ember laughs with all his claps her hands. Raybrook has a long, thoughtful look at Ember. The elf's joy is reflected on the door's stern face by a side smile. The massive prop catapult behind Grandma creaks loudly and somewhat ominously in time with her words. At least you hope it's a prop. Today we return to the recent past, to one of the first victories won by the Commander. Our show is dedicated to this grandiose, incredible, mind-blowing, exciting, large-scale, grand and legendary events many of you probably witnessed firsthand. As a director and playwright, I feel humbled and honored to. Captivated by her own speech, Grandma brandishes the ladle with wild enthusiasm and accidentally touches, but only lightly, one of the catapult's levers. Nice. You hear a theatrically loud whisper from the ranks of the actors. Does anyone remember what we were supposed to load that catapult? Or what we used? I have a better question. What did the projectile hit? I see something that resembles a plume of smoke in a place similar to the one where we left the crater our props are in. I put my cherry pie in the catapult bucket to have a secret snack during the performance, and now it flew away. The last sentence is followed by a loud sob. Stop panicking, that show must go on, even if we are left without our costume and props. If something does not go according to plan, improvise. I whisper these instructions quite loudly to her crew. Grandma Gretlin gives a beaming smile to her audience. Nothing more than a few fireworks to celebrate our premiere, and now we shall begin. Hurrah for the premiere! In the year 4715, and in the era near Dresden, a figure appears in front of the army. Awaiting his orders is their leader. At night, Commander Kiryu. My heart burns. Lamkin pauses, moving his lips quietly. Before inspiring his army with a stirring speech, the commander paused, preparing to say the most important words. Courage, my heart burns with courage. Courage. The delighted Lampkin says proudly, and feeling inspired goes on almost without hesitation. We will never give up. Onward, my warriors. The commander's speech was certainly inspiring, but he understood it wasn't enough in the face of the upcoming dangers. He needed to describe the goal to the army and give real hope to the soldiers, and so the commander exclaimed. Grandma throws the encouraging glance at Lampkin. Lampkin throws a pleading glance at you. Like an arrow, we will fly to our goal. We will rush our goal with. Lampkin pauses to prepare the last few words, the way others prepare for a race or fight. Light Seed. Light Seed is an ancient Atlantic battle cry and a spell for good luck. Grandma Gretlin, do you mean light speed? And with his army properly inspired, the commander explained the details of his grand strategic plan. As you all know, the commander planned to launch himself from a catapult and break through the enemy's fortifications from the air. Grandma glanced at the catapult, but it doesn't look like it will be able to fire another shot. And this is exactly what happened. However, just as the commander was taking his place in the bucket before launch, a demon set in motion their terrifying cunning plan. Grandma takes a long pause, her eyes flashing. They cast an illusion that made everyone think the commander was just standing there, as if he was neither flying through the air nor cutting down hordes of enemies. And now that all you have witnessed the most spectacular, dramatic, and impressive culmination of our play, let's return to reality for a moment to welcome the person whom we are all gathered here to celebrate, the commander. After all, this was one of his earliest adventures. Oh. Find the next door theater in each chapter of the game and help the troop finally stage their play. Next door play. 11% of players have this. That's kind of impressive. So to say, Commander, did you like our show? I had so much fun. Of course, sure. A mysterious smile appears on the grandma's Gretlin's face. Believe it or not, Commander, but every true comedian knows their calling is to provoke laughter and smiles, not necessarily on stage, and it need not be a successful professional and perfectly organized performance. Sometimes our art exceeds the limitations of the stage. And now, unfortunately, the time has come to say goodbye. Oh, we were with you almost from the first day, but now the show's over, and the next door theater troupe has other places to be, and other places to perform. That was significantly shorter than I thought it was going to be, but hey, I'm not complaining.
We do it my way.
Or am I? Your kindness won the battle. Maybe it will help us win the entire war. If only demon lords listened to me, if more people talked to them, pitied them, and asked them to come to their senses, and still, some would rather die of their spite than reject it. I don't know if you can win the kindness alone, but I will try. I'll give you my word. What's going to happen to Nauticula now? It's up to her. She used to think she was free, but she was actually controlled by her sins. Now she's actually free and afraid. What will she choose? Maybe she will do evil again. Maybe she will leave the abyss. I don't know. Now everything is in her hands. Don Ooglins.
Should move.
You're a living god. Yeah, I'm me, the one who awoke from his stone slumber in Canabras, the one who broke through the roof of the tavern, the one who called you his warchief and swore loyalty to you. The man called Old Brigolisk and the deity named Arvar died back there in Sarkoris of old. I am both of them, yet I'm living a new life, a strange life in a strange world. A mad life, but one that is my own. So that's why you couldn't remember the face of the traitor's brother, because Ulbrich never had one. Yes, my head is still fuzzy from having two lives, two sets of memories. Become one, but at least I now understand why I didn't want to remember. A deity betraying its people? Unthinkable. What kind of filth would sell out his brother? An entire tribe who trusted him to the Ooglins. For shame! Ulbrich shakes his head. I have no brother, mortal or divine. The traitor doesn't even deserve to have his name cursed. Let it be forgotten forever as it were never known. 6 foot talking to someone 5'11". Very relatable.
I'm off!
Okay, now it's 600 meetings, right? Question mark? Oh, here they come. Oh, I don't want to do... Dude, these are so dialogue heavy. Lady Konomi's voice is brimming. Guess I'll go kick rocks. I thought it was funny. No, it's fine. Oh. Listen, I love 5'11" jokes. I made one of my Pathfinder characters 5'11", specifically, so he would be the shortest possible height. Commander, I bring wonderful news. We are getting reports from all regions of Mendev that the nationwide political has been resolved. You mean it? Oh, I mean it. The nobility has answered your summons and restored order in the kingdom. Your promise to, and it's also very relatable, to grant them new lands on the territories reclaimed from the demons has met with success, especially among those who have never seen the world wound. I believe it's fair to say that at this moment, Commander, your word carries the greatest weight in Mendev's politics. You could use this influence to accomplish something monumental For example, you could organize a total military mobilization across the kingdom. What will you do with your newfound power? We're so different people. Wait a second. We need to remind the Mendavians that the gods care for us. They gave us the strength and the wisdom. Is this the last one? Save the kingdom. Let the people go to the temples and praise them. Make donations and pray. In dark times, we need all the faith we can muster. In many lands, the temples collected tithes. I have a fresh new idea. Why don't we turn this around and tax the temples? We'll call it the tax of the righteous and tell them that the more pious the temple and its congregation, the more coin will be collected. We'll just have to see what wins, faith or greed. Someone pretends to be sad, I'm like, do it. I'm gonna jump off a bridge. Do it. I like to say, I bet you won't. That's what I like to say. Someone must take care of Mendev. The old mayor won't survive another wild ride like that. Maybe we should hold elections for the members of the Royal Council. Finally let those who are worthy run the country, no matter their social class or wealth. Equal right for tieflings. Woljif, hands on hips, stares boldly at those around him. It's time to stop the oppression of our noble people by Mendavian society. He has no reason for persecution. Socia, Mendavians have honored the gods before, haven't they? Was it not enough? No equal rights, that was not the door. I like that it has to be like a choice here though, right? Like, we gotta focus on one thing. Okay, what do we want? Do we want bigger army, more money, win the war, or equal rights for tieflings? It was enough, which is why the gods did not let Mendev fall, but when adversary passes, people breathe a sigh of relief and then they leave the temples. It's just how it always goes. However, even though the crisis in Mendev is behind us, our war rages on. We need to remind everyone that the most terrible evil hasn't yet been defeated, and to unite them around spiritual power instead of worldly authorities as before. They're demons for a reason. Oh. No dogs. I don't... Are you sure there's no one in Mendev more in need of respect than the gods? No one at all? Or are the gods like the most downtrodden bunch? Is that why we worry about them so much? There, and is this really the time for new taxes? Temple taxes, no less? Normally you could never get away with something like that, but now, with the end of the crusade in sight, no one will want to defy you. So we'll kill two birds with one stone, find a new source of funding that we desperately need, and have a grand old time watching the priests being torn between the urge to appear holier than everyone else and the desire to pay less. You're like a child. For the sake of a joke you find humorous, you're advising the commander to go against faith, the only solace people have left in the war-ravaged land. No matter how much money we get from Mendev, we'll have to spend it all on personal guard or the crowd will promptly hang us, and the tallest branch will go to the Count Arne in recognition of his irrefutable wisdom. And Woljif is a pickpocket, real mold breaker, that one. It's like not all tieflings are criminals and bad guys. It's a criminal and bad guy. Damn, what was that about an election? Right now, Mendev is a smoldering ruin, a realm of devastation whose only riches are patriotism and corpses. We need to save it before it's too late, and we should start with those in charge. We've had enough haughty bureaucrats lining their pockets, and nobles believing themselves superior to others because of their lineage. Ooh, he's rebelling against the Torture Clan. It would be nice if the Royal Council was composed of those who deserve it, with no regard to family trees, connections, and purse size. The mongrels shows their smartest, bravest, and most experienced one among them as their chief. Maybe the Uplanders could learn this trick, or are they too civilized for it? A spark of worry flashes in Lady Konomi's eyes. Is this a good time for reforms of such magnitude? There has been enough disturbance in Mendev already. Woljif, explain your point about tieflings and their rights. Meritocracy, yes. Disgusting. Woljif's speech is loud and surprisingly fluent, as if he has rehearsed it many times. We all know about the rampant oppression of tieflings in Mendev. It's like we are demons here. We got no freedom, no respect, only humiliation and wallops. Gotta lock our horns with the horned ones, am I right? And what about rights? Oh, we got those. The right to pay taxes and the right to serve in the army. Is that fair? No. Should you feel ashamed? Hell yes. And if folks treated us nicely, you think we wouldn't show our gratitude?
We're not just thieves, you know? We're merchants, guards, lawyers, I mean clerics, paladins, mages. Even if men have followed their conscience, you think we tieflings wouldn't repay with our kindness? For your kindness. Well, we would repay. There, I said it. Ulrich even thumps his chest in excitement. In the ensuing silence, it feels like Darren's whisper can be heard by everyone in Dresden. Someone please tell him that tieflings already have all the rights of Mendavian subjects, or don't actually. It's funny this way. Now don't go making up a sucker on me, alright? You think we don't understand that it's one thing to have these rights on paper and that anyone can wipe their bottom with, but to have them for real, that's a whole different story. I would have guessed that people have no love for you and your tiefling pals, not just because of your race, but because you're thieves and crooks to the bone. Don't mind me, who am I to talk? Just some one-horned half-lizard who doesn't know what it's like to be judged on your ancestry. I only believe in generational wealth. I just feel like rich people are rich for a reason, so they should continue ruling, because they're obviously became rich for a reason, right? And the thing is that I think when people become rich, they naturally share that wealth with other people, right? If I had $1 billion gold, I would give some of that to other people. I would give, you know, a few dollars here and there. A few gold. Lady Konami, is there anyone left in Mendev who could be mobilized? There is, rest assured. If everyone here was here already, Mendev would have died of famine. But I'm not just talking about people. There are horses that could be commandeered for the needs of the army, tools that could be reforged into weapons, apothecary stocks, services provided by craftsmen, builders, spellcasters. Many can serve the army, and in many ways, not necessarily by enlisting. We took their sons and daughters, took their gold, took their bread. Now we're taking their horses? I think we should also take their sticks and rocks, or they'll beat us to death with them soon enough. Critical economics, yeah. They only had a few million loans from their parents. Like, what could you do with $1 million? Probably spend it on bread, yeah, poor. Yeah, exactly. $1 million? That's nothing. All generals have learned the Judgment Day spell. Didn't I already learn this? Oh. Oh. I didn't. Ooh. That's whatever. That's meaningless. Ooh, this one I like. I like the we can't do elections. That's so against Carrier, right? We're not holding elections. Do Yakuza hold elections? No, the Yakuza do not hold elections because they are a criminal organization. Hold elections to elect patriarchs. How are patriarchs elected? What does Kira stand for? I've played all the games now, I still know. I'm just role playing him as like a Yakuza person. So he will care about like family structures and like hierarchies, I guess. You know, like a Yakuza member would support their patriarch no matter what, right? Basically. Recruitment growth for mythic units increased by 15%. I don't know what mythic units are. I don't actually know. I think you're getting mixed up with Samurai. Hey, listen, I'm just going off the Yakuza games. That's all I can do. Be like dragons, okay. But I don't have any, like, dragons that I can recruit, so... I cannot do mythic spells. Yeah, I can do mythic spells. But I can't, like... You gotta build a mythic recruitment building. Oh, maybe I haven't seen that. Maybe I'm blind. Looks like it was 1,000 archer stacks together on 1 square, yeah. Yeah, the dragons aren't very good, but I mean, they're a little bit tanky at least. So far, at least they've been tanky. I'll just go for Wooljiff, sure. Congratulations, Wooljiff. Thief thinks we were granted equal rights. All hail the chief! Our brethren will never forget this, you'll see. There are also decent tieflings in Avestan who are being victimized because of their heritage. Once the Air folk stop treating us like dirt here in Mendev, this place will be packed with them. Lord Voice matters, and then we'll see who's gonna spit on who. The economy bows respectfully. When first we met, I allowed my eyes to deceive me. I failed to discern within you an outstanding politician. You knew nothing of diplomacy. You were unaware of the power structure in Erosian and beyond. You were driven by your uncanny intuition, and with it, you have saved Mendev and strengthened our ties with foreign allies. You have my respect. I wasn't a diplomat before this war, and I haven't become one now, but I think I'm beginning to understand politicians and their actions better. I'm convinced that the key is never to forsake your conscience. I don't think we have. I must admit, these council meetings weren't the worst moments of my life. They were almost entertaining. It seems like you have the ability to make everything more interesting, be it waging war or hosting ambassadors. And I, like a true son of Mendev, even took part in deciding its fate. We shall see if prosperity will curse us for it or sing our praises. I can't imagine ever becoming a proper diplomat. All this political skullduggery makes my hand reach for my bow. I was this close to going down in history as landless shooting ambassador, but I'm impressed with how slick you were at dealing with intrigues and waving at webs of your own. Looks like politics isn't a big deal after all. It's just like the gangs on the street apart from cussing. Maybe I should be a diplomat after a war. It's been an honor and a pleasure to advise you, Commander. However, I don't think you will need my counsel from here on out. Mendev stands stronger. Our allies are loyal and reliable. The diplomatic council has served its purpose. You don't need it any longer. Alright, last meeting. I return on 7 TV mods. No, they should still be here. Cat serving 30 years in prison. Maybe your 7 TV is bugging. Dorshan and Dice looking at you with undisguised awe. Well, I'll be. You really did come back from the abyss itself. Commander, you amaze me. Well, if you're doing miracles now, maybe you can pull our logistics out of the abyss while you're at it. Because in your absence, that's exactly where it's gone. All the way to the bottom. We're shortest of quite literally everything. Don't take this as sedition, Commander. Well, I'll give it to you straight. Right now, there's no one way of acquiring anything legally. Her Majesty squeezed all she could out of Mendev to march on Iz, and we've been left with a bunch of measly crumbs. Fortunately, I still have some of my old connections in Mendev. The nation has been in chaos for the last few months. Without the Queen watching over them, everyone's taking everything that's not nailed down. But I know how to make sure we get something out of all this madness. Just a bit here and there. Oh, so, nice. I love Artie. I guess we have more logistics ones then, because this is the first logistics one since we came back, and we've already done like multiple of the other ones. Bullshit rubs his hands, smiling broadly. This is it, this is my time to shine. I got a clever little scheme I've been cooking up for the longest time, and now I'm finally gonna put it into action. Oh, we'll hit it big, you just give me the go-ahead. Has everyone in Mendev truly turned to stealing? I just can't believe it. But if you have no choice, you know, war has claimed many lives. Deserted villages, abandoned houses, manors of noble lineages that have been cut short. If they don't belong to anyone now, maybe we could take them. I don't like this. I get it. This isn't the time to be squeamish, but joining in on the plundering of Mendev, that's too low. If we can't avoid it, let's sell our own spoils on the black market instead of stealing. OJ, what's the scheme of yours? Alright, so we issue war bonds with mind-blowing interest. 300%, 400, whatever. But we don't release them to be traded publicly. Instead, we hold a sale to sell everything we have left in the warehouses. Don't worry, we won't have to give away nothing.
because we're gonna be selling it all to ourselves using fake papers and frontmen and paying with those war bonds we've got. Repeat this process several times and then... Right, I can see everyone's already confused. I'll draw you all a diagram later. Or you can just trust me. It's a sure thing, we'll make a killing. Or looking at me like that. When did I ever let you down? This sounds like some evil sorcery, except with finance instead of spells. Are we sure this scheme won't ruin us? Or worse, summon some kind of bond demon to teach us a lesson? Definitely I'll go with Wolfshift's idea. Need scam. Arshel, what are you suggesting? We could take abandoned property the looters haven't gone for yet. Fortunately, I mean, unfortunately, but it's fortunate for us anyway. I know for sure that there's a lot of it in Mendev right now. If you take it for the good of the Crusade, it wouldn't be looting, would it? Of course it wouldn't. Yeah, just need to convince yourself real hard. Congrats, Arshel, your path of ascension is complete. Only the most upstanding mortals can dupe everyone, including themselves with such finesse. Dan, what's your advice? Times are tough and we can't afford to stay squeaky clean, but my conscience won't let me just ransack the nation in our hour of need. We still have a few things lying around, don't we? Let's not go any further than using the service of the black market. We can get what we need in exchange for what we have. I respect you trying keep your hands clean in the hopeless situation, but... But that's the thing. Both our warehouses and our coffers are empty. What are you going to trade when we run out? Oshinda, what are you thinking? The goal is not to get too brazen. We shouldn't be missing out either. I've got a connection all over Mendev. Old army pals, drinking partners, long overdue debtors. Each one will get us a cart, a barrel, a chest. It'll be improvement on what we have, at least. The treasury won't notice because we won't take enough to cause a fuss. Just a weight discrepancy here, some cargo that must have dried out or fallen off transit there. So every time I repeat this, I get 10,000 finesse points. Oh, only 100k, right? But still. Okay. Okay. Corruption. I think we're not gonna plunder Mendev. The Arshel just isn't bad, I guess. Maybe Arshel. Arshel will limit ourselves to abandoned property. Thank you, it doesn't belong to anybody after all, so we won't doing any harm, right? I really can't stress this enough. We're in a right bind here. We're doing everything we can to resolve it, but I have no doubt this council will need to reconvene again shortly. Last one. Commander, permission to report. I finally bring you good news for a change. Now that you put an end to the weary, barely anyone questions your right to lead the crusade. Rosin now has a circle of influential people who are sympathetic to our efforts and see you as the foremost protector of Galarian. They would like to help our army in any way you want. What should we ask of them? I think we should ask for something we are already lacking, money and other forms of material support. Have them send us holy relics, those that are gathering dust in their possessions, like some kind of museum. Make them procure for us the most valuable of resources, knowledge. Any manuscript on warfare, treatise on arms and armor improvements, intelligence on demons and their weaknesses. Make them use their money and influence to gather these types of writings from all across Golarion. If we can ask for anything, we make them a deal. Make them send us reinforcements, but not another bunch of commoners. Their very own overgrown infertile offspring. Dilla, what's your plan? On the home front, lots of holy relics are just gathering dust in temples or private collections. Their place is here, on the front lines, where the fate of our world will be decided. Let our best officers arm themselves with the sacred gift of the gods, and may the power hidden within them help us defeat the demons at last. Don't overestimate the sanctimonious reliquary keepers. They'll suffer heart attacks at the thought of sending their priceless treasures to war, What if we lose them? In the end, they'll just give us some junk and hide the things that are actually powerful in the depths of the cellar, then swallow the key. Rachel, what do you suggest? Despite all my experience in command and my Hell Knight training, I wouldn't even begin to assume that I know everything about war and weaponry. Many nations, mercenary groups, and noble houses keep secrets related to warfare they're not keen on sharing. Now's a good time to use money and the influence of our unexpected benefactors to unlock those secrets. Those days you won't find a soul Galarian who knows how to fight demons better than we and our soldiers do. I doubt some dusty book or armor polishing techniques will help us in any way. Now holy relics are a whole different kettle of fish. They boost morale and have a rare practice use against demons. Aaron, your opinion, please. Have you seen the volunteers we've been getting lately? They're skinny, ragged haunch, less of an army, more of a traveler's almshouse. If our neighbors are willing to help, let them send the best breed, offspring of barons and counts. They themselves may be completely useless, but their fathers and mothers will send their best warriors to accompany them. The personal guard, sworn knights, and seasoned mercenaries. All those who will see it that their beloved youngsters' heads is not removed by some demon or other. In a fight, a single one of these skilled riders and trained swordsmen is worth 10 commoners who've just been given a spear and told the following words of martial wisdom. You're not a baker anymore, you're a soldier. What this army definitely has no need for is more nobles. If you need proof, just take a look at Count Arenday. Captain Armet, what would you advise? In my opinion, we don't need to overthink this. There's no such thing as too much money. We'll ask for material aid and buy everything we're currently missing. Money comes and goes. We must take the chance to get that which can't be bought. All generals gain the relic keeper feat at level 20. Okay, that's awful. Only ranged units and if units have infinite bonus damage, that's pretty decent. Ah, that's pretty good. I think we're doing a ritual here. Rachel, you're right. Tell them to send us their knowledge of warfare. Good. This will prove to be a significant contribution to our officers' training and help us deliver a decisive blow to the enemy. Thank you, Commander. I hope your allies will fulfill their promise. I'll personally leave for Nerosian to oversee the progress being made by our new associates. Hopefully, I'll return with good news before long. How's it? We can probably call it there, I think. I think next time we'll do the day skipping a little bit. I want to skip at least until I have whatever weapon we get for the 20-day wait. So far, nothing seems time gated. I don't think I need to worry about time gating, right? I'm thinking about waiting until this Northern Lights thing is done at least. I think for now we'll call it there. More progress done. Only a few quests remain. If anyone knows, free spoiler mode. The secret ending, assuming I am still on track, which I don't know. But the secret ending, does it have like a time limit? I only care about the time limit. Don't tell me if I can't get in anyway. Don't go. Don't worry about it. Wink. Well, all I want to know is if the secret ending has a time limit on it. And if yesn't, very helpful. It will get annoying, but not impossible. Wait, so are you saying that if I start skipping time right now, it will make getting the secret ending harder? There's a time frame you will learn about later. Okay. But so I don't need to worry about that now, is what we're saying. Can I skip 40 days right now and I don't want to do anything? Okay, so the max rank is 7, I guess. Pretty sure you won't have to worry about with your amount of resting. Okay, cool. I mean, the resting is a problem though. The problem is that before we went in Act 3, we skipped like 60 days or something, and I'm gonna skip at least 20, if not more, right? So. Okay, so we're almost done with all of these. We just need a bit more military, a bit more leadership, and a bit more logistics. And logistics is for building things, right? So we gotta just build some buildings. Let me quickly see if I can see that mythic building. I don't see any mythic building here. I might be blind though. Unless the hardened veterans are my mythic units. Cool. GG everyone. That's gonna be it for me today. Hope you are a fantastic video game time. I'll be back tomorrow, regular time, 12:00 no time, 12 p.m. GMT +1. Oh no! For more fantastic Wrath of the Righteous, we'll probably spam rest a little bit just to get one thing out of the way. Then we're looking to probably get Darren's quest done. I think we're heading down south to deal with that, so that should be a little bit interesting. If you're there, feel free to follow stream, doing Discord, all good stuff. Here's a raid heading over to our best friend Motais. Raid and raids. Raid Shadow Legend? No! Raid Shadow Legend! Guys, please use my affiliate code for Raid Shadow Legends. No, come on. If you guys spend a minimum of $10,000 in Red Shadow Legends, they will give me $100, guys. I'm not even kidding. That's basically a free. That's like a free money hack. Think about it for a second. Because if you guys, all of you, just spend $1 each, I get $100. That's crazy. Yeah, that's it for me. I love you all. I'll please you all. I'll be back tomorrow. You guys have great rest of Saturdays. Keep fighting foes. Bye bye. The dance macabre.